Now the last element that we're going to see is the data list element. Now I'm going to keep this next to the drop down or the select element as you call it. Let's say this column is for favorite food. Now just like the select tag, or you could call it this drop down, just like the select tag, this also has a list. I'm gonna say data list id equal to favorite food. Okay, let me bring this down. It's down. Let's do it. So it has to match. So data list and data list has to match. TD and TD has to match. That's not a requirement, but it is just for a good readability, so that when you look at it, you could just understand that this TD is inside TR only if there is this indentation. But if both are on the same indent, you might find it difficult. So that's why we have this. So the code looks neat. Now in the data list, what I'm going to have is option value. I'm going to give, what can we do? Pizza. The option, it doesn't need a closing tag. Burger. Pasta. Shawarma. Oh my. Okay. And finally, let's have some of our favorite falafel. Let's look at it. What happens? Favorite food. We don't see anything here. We don't see anything here because it is just a data list, meaning it is just a set of data. Now, for this data to load in, say this input, we have to create an input. Okay, so let's look at it again. So we have a data list. Data list is pretty much a list of data, and it is not going to show anywhere. But if you want to use this data, consume this data in an input, just mention input, and the list is the ID of the data list. Now all this pizza, burger, shawarma, falafel will just show here. Now if you look at it, now you might think that this drop down and this drop down is all the same. I mean, the appearance just looks different, but in fact it is not the same. Now when you click at it, this just shows what if you have like 100 items here. So you could easily go with PA, so it will show. So it will auto-complete. So the auto-complete is basically picked from this data. It doesn't reaches to the internet and gets the data from there. It just reaches out from here. So let's try a shawarma. So that also appears. So that's what the data list is all about.